So it's very important for you to know that you cannot create your website or a client's website without a domain and a web hosting platform. So there are a whole lot of hosting and web hosting platforms out there that also provides domain name as Bluehost, Interserver, and most importantly, Hostinger. But for this video, I am going to be making use of Truehost because it's the cheapest to me so far. So if you are a beginner and you want to try this out, then I recommend you make use of Truehost. So this is the home page. We have different package. This you're actually going to be seeing the currency based on your region or your location. So I am actually in Nigeria, and that is why you can see Naira there. So different packages are the one for 2,500 Naira, which is the basic. So I'm going to be ordering that one. So I'm going to click on order, and yeah, you can go ahead to register a new domain name or transfer your domain name. Okay, that is if you already have a domain name from somewhere and you just want Truehost to host your website for you. So I'm going to be creating a new domain name. So under the search bar, you go ahead to input the name you want to use for your website. And if that particular name has been taken by someone else, then it's going to let you know that that name has been taken. And if the name is free to use, then it's actually going to allow you go ahead with that. So I'm going to click on check. Okay. So you can see that Kingsway, this domain name is free to use, and the money to pay is 13,500 Naira. That is if I want to make use of .com. There are other options there, .ng, .com, .ng. Let's check. Okay, it's as low as 6,100 Naira, and it's actually available. So I think I'm just going to be making use of this for this tutorial. Okay, so now that I've known that the name is available to use, I am just going to scroll up, and you can see other options there, .africa.net, .shop, right? So I'm going to scroll up and click on register, and from here you go ahead to add your information. Remember, if you are creating this is a personal email, you add your own information, but if you are creating it for a client, you make use of the client's correct email. Correct, you make use of the client's correct information. Okay, you must make sure that the email you're adding is an active email, and you also have to get the email, that is the logins from your clients, right, just for you to be able to create the website. So down we have the billing address. So here the company name is optional. Then you go ahead to add your street address. You add the street address 1, then the street address 2 is optional. You add the city, your country, your state, and the postcode. So I'm just going to do all of that. Then we have additional information as how do you find us, that is optional. SMS number 2 is optional. Marketing SMS optional. Then choose currency, that is the currency you want to pay. I'm going to be leaving it in Naira. Then account security. Okay, so I'm going to be choosing my own password. So I'm just going to create my password off the screen recording. Then click on register. Okay, this is going to take some time, some seconds. So it's going to bring us to the dashboard. All right, so scroll up and first look, check out their services. So click on the services, then click on order new service. Okay, so now we're back to yeah, home page. So these are all of the the things they provide. What we want is a hosting, web hosting. So just go down and click on the order now. Okay, so we're going to be going with .com.ng. That's the domain name itself is costing us 6,100 for 1 year. Okay, but when you include plus the web hosting, it's going to be more than this amount, right? So that's why I am going for .com.ng. Okay, so what you want to do now is to click on continue. Okay, so now you can see your order summary, web hosting starter. So the total money we're going to be paying here is 18,000 naira. So now you go ahead to click on continue again. Okay, so yeah, we have some checkouts we need to tick. DNS management, which is free for 1 year. ID protection, which is 1.5, but very important for you to protect. So I'm just going to be ticking all of the three box. Then go ahead to click on continue. Right, so now our total spending for a website or a website hosting and domain name is 9.5. So just click on I have read and agreed to the terms of services, then click on checkout. Okay, so this is where we're going to be making our payments, and Truehost actually supports cards, Google Pay, USSD, bank, and bank transfer. So just to be safe, I love making use of bank transfers instead of adding my card. So I'm just going to click on the bank transfer, and what this is going to do is to bring out the account number, that is the bank information that you'll be using for your transfer. So all you just need to do is to go ahead to copy the account number, then go to your bank app and make the payment from there. Please take note of the information. Okay, so and copy it if you have to pay the exact amount. Right, so I'll just quickly go and make the payment outside here. So once you make your payment, it's not going to be up to 10 minutes. It did not take up to 10 minutes before they confirmed my payment, telling me that my payment was successful. So once they confirm the payment, the next thing they're going to do is to send you an email. So that email is only for you. You don't need to share with anyone because the email is going to be stating your login details to your cPanel that you'll be using to log into your cPanel, where you start your administrative activities and also download or install your WordPress. That is where you'll be able to manage your WordPress activities from also. The first thing you want to do is to log in your account from the Truehost platform. So just fill in your email and your password and click on login. Go to the top right hand side of the dashboard, click on your name, then click on email, and it's going to bring out all of the emails that have been sent to you by Truehost. It's very important for you to always visit this place so you get updated. Click on the email cPanel login, and it's going to bring out all your cPanel login credentials, the information as your username, your password, etc. Okay, so just come here and copy both your username and your password and save somewhere for future use. so you don't forget your cPanel logins and the password and username. Okay, so go to your browser and paste your website URL. Then what you want to add is cPanel. Right, so click on it. Then it's going to redirect you to this section. Okay, so yeah, you go ahead to paste your username and your password that you copied earlier. So like I said, it's good to copy and paste this in a safe place. Maybe, okay, go ahead to click on login, and it's going to bring you to uh, cPanel dashboard. So just save your password if you want. So this is where we're going to be installing our WordPress from. So just scroll down to where we have it written so okay, scroll down to Substaculous app installer. Then under the script, you click on the WordPress there. Remember, if you want to install, this is where you come to. Click on install and it will bring out some software setups for you. Okay, so you want to change this. Okay, so we're going to be leaving it at the third one, which is the HTTPS slash slash there. Remember, we don't want to add the www dots to our website. So we're just going to be leaving it on the third one. So either you leave it on the third one or the first one. Okay. You also want to delete the WP from there. So it's not going to be included in your website name, because if you include the WP, your website is going to be having that WP also, which will not make your website searchable. So just go ahead and delete that. So scroll down. So then the next settings is the site setting. From here you can change your site name, site description, and so I'm just going to change it from this my blog, and you can just leave it as my blog, but I prefer you change it to your site name. Okay, so you also want to change your admin username. We don't want to leave it at admin, so you change it to your own, maybe to your website name or to something that you alone be able to remember. Then put a very strong password. Then you also want to add admin email. So I'm going to be deleting this and I'm going to be putting my real email. Then scroll down and click on install. So there we have it. We are now installing, sorry, click on install, and we're now installing our WordPress. So once you successfully install the WordPress, it's automatically going to generate your administrative URL and your website URL. So the first one is what people will search for. That is when people click on, it will take them to your website, the home page, the about page. And while the second one is the administrative URL, what you will actually be using to edit your website anytime. So I always advise you to copy both URL and paste somewhere in a safe place that you can easily make use of. Remember, it's important for you to know your cPanel logins, your WordPress logins, and also save the URLs to your administrative page and your website link. So when you click on the first link, this is what your website is going to be looking like. That is because you have not installed the necessary plugins. I'll be showing you how to do that. When you click on the second link, it's going to bring you to your WordPress dashboard, and this is where we will be installing our necessary plugins as Elementor, All-in-One, Migration, WP, and the necessary themes that you'll be using to create your website.